It's not the best day to be out camping. We're just coming up to Tyndrum. It's never stopped raining for the last couple of hours. It's meant to break it back at 3. So hopefully, I've got to stop in at the Good Food Cafe, get a burger, and then make up my mind where we're going to head. It'll probably be Glen Orchy. Well, the rain's eased off a bit. I had a detour there. I went into that Good Food Cafe just at Tyndrum. Killed half an hour just because I knew the rain was to ease up. So thankfully it'll stay off long enough to let me get the camp up. I didn't mind the rain as long as I can get the tent up in the dry. And we'll see where. So we're into Glen Orchy now, and the water's well up, as I say, because it's been raining most of the day. So I'll let you see once I stop. Well up, I've never seen it as high as this. The falls further in should be really good. Oh well, pouring the rain, but everything else is really good. The water's up so far, it's incredible. I've never seen it as high as this for a long time. It's been raining most of the day. Even the pathway's flooded. But it's not going to stop us because there's a bit of nowhere we're going to go, and it'll be raised. I think it could go to rain. It's not a very nice afternoon. It's absolutely chucking it down, but hopefully the rain will ease up just shortly. So that's where we can hear the river. I'll let you see what we've got today. We got up, we're in the Ultra, the Nordisk. Got my rab set up, so I've got a foil down, I've got a membrane, got the foil, got the woolly blanket, and I've got my rab Ascent 1100. Should be nice and cosy. And as I say, I've got a 3x4 tarp up above the tent because it's just been an absolute monsoon all day. For the last 4 hours it's been raining. So. Normally this is just a wee brook, I could just walk across this river, but as I say, there is 3 hours solid this afternoon. It's an absolute torrent. That's not bad. There's a wee spell in the window now, so there we go. Up there's the camp tonight. There's the river. Up there. Well, we're back out today and it's the Nordisk Ultra 2, and I've got it under a tarp because, as I say, it's been an utter monsoon all afternoon. So it's literally stopped for 5 minutes. It's still raining a wee bit, but enough for it to let it come out. You see, that's there by normally the wee river. Usually up there's an old ruin across there. I've been over there quite a few times with the metal detector. But today the river is just a torrent, so I'm going to do a wander up. There's a big pipe normally comes out under the road. It usually just drips at the end, but I'm thinking today it'll be absolutely shooting at it. normally you can walk through that. That's supposed to have been coming out there for a long time. Coming down off the hill. That rock there is normally, we walk to that rock and that's where we launched the kayak to. Never seen the river as high as this. A lot of waterfall in the last sort of 8 hours. I'm just about to get the fire going. So I've got a fire blanket there and a raised blanket. I ken the grass is soaking wet, but I didn't want to scorch it. So it's a lovely spot, and I've been back here 4 or 5 times, and every time I come back it's nobody knows I've been when I'm finished. So there we go, just about to light the fire up for a dinner. Getting grey dark now. Well, that's me got the fire going, so I'll let that kennel down and then I'll get the dinner. I'm not really hungry. I had, as I say, I was in that place earlier on and I had burger and chips, so it might just be something light. It's starting to rain again, but it's not as heavy as it was earlier on. A cracking relocation. Great to be back out again. Last week it was Glencoe, the weekend before that was Perthshire. So this time we're up in Glen Orchy. It's one of my favourite places here, just right down about 5 minutes walk for the River Orchy. But this is one of the feeder rivers that take it down. And I was down there earlier on there and the water level is incredible. I usually come up here in the summertime with a kayak and there's a rock where we usually walk down to the rock and launch for the rock. And there's only the tip of the rock of it you can see. I'm going to be nice and snug in here tonight. As I say, it's more rain's forecast, so that's why I've got the tarp above and I've got it at the front of the tent, so that allows me to sit there at the front and just chill it. And the clocks go forward tonight, so we'll lose an hour's sleep. That's not going to make much odds to me. I'll be nice and snug in there tonight. I've come back, normally I'd be down closer to the river, but as I say, the forecast's pretty hectic, so I come in here to get a bit of shelter. But we're only literally 2 minutes for the river. Well, that's the last of the daylight. Been absolutely brilliant today. Again, I was a bit late in coming up and I was in 2 minds whether to come up because of the rain. But when you get the feeling to go camping, you've got to go. And you've no such thing as bad weather, just ill prepared. But aye, great stuff. Oh well, that's it, back again. Absolutely chucking it down. But we're under a tarp. And I've got the fire going. I'm trying to dry my shoes out. They're absolutely soaking for earlier on. As I say, it's never stopped raining most of the afternoon. Maybe 10 minutes back for it. But we'll get them dried out and it'll be perfect tomorrow. So hopefully if it's a nicer day tomorrow, we'll get a hike up the hill. But tonight it's just a case of now, we've had something to eat, it's just a case of chill, bit of the fire. It's 7 o'clock, but it's actually 6 o'clock, but the clocks have went forward, so it's 7 o'clock now. So a cup of coffee, start the day off. I've got the door open just to let the air circulate. how much the water's dropped to last night. That storm it was in. Just back to a wee babbling brook. Well, that's everything all packed up. 8 o'clock, all sorted. Get back, walk back out. It's about 10 minutes, 15 minutes back down to the car. Leave no trace, as usual. That's another great camp. What a night that was with rain. And then about 1 o'clock the wind picked up, and a couple of times during the night I had to go out and adjust the tensioners on the tarp. But that was a great night, thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed that, get a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. That rock last night, you could only see the tip of it. You couldn't see any of these ones here to the left. What a difference a day makes.